the art of the Delta. The Arts and Science Center's cultural team created virtual reality 3D exhibitions for all museum exhibits this year for visitors near and far. We host about 8 to 10 exhibits a year. Meet the Curator series offers live Q&A talks with the Arts and Science Center's curator, Cheney Jewell, and the exhibiting artists, as well as tours of the artist studios. Let's have some more performances. Are those phones ringing? Now, normally, this beautiful theater would be transformed into a wonderful ballroom type setting where we could have our extravaganza fundraiser potpourri, which is our biannual fundraiser. But because it's 2020, we're having to do things a little different around here. So when my fine friends called me and asked me if I wanted to host a live streaming telethon, I said absolutely. Because, first and foremost, I love standing on this stage and having a spotlight on me. But tonight, it's a little different. There are no people in this audience. They're all out there. You're all watching us. And we want you to become a part of this tonight. Because this place is extremely important to me and this community and other communities right here in Southeast Arkansas. The programming, the arts, this place gives back to a community and makes that community whole. Without something like this in your town, well, you're just not complete. Some of my best memories are made right here on this stage, as well as hundreds of other individuals just like me. The memories that you make at a place like this, well, they're invaluable. And what we want to do tonight, we want to raise some money. So I'd like for you to pick up your phone. I want you to call 870-536-3375. You'll call, and Calix or Kieran will answer that phone, and they're going to take your donation. Or you can go online to www.asc701.org. Make your donation with a credit card. Tonight, you're going to have a wonderful time watching us out here because we're going to give you some wonderful performances from local talented individuals that have performed on this stage many times. We're also going to have some dancers. And we're going to have some wonderful testimonials from people that will tell you how much they love this place and how much they love the arts. So get involved. Pick up your phone, give us a call, and enjoy some entertainment. Let's start with my friend, Miss Tanya Lane.
Say I am strong. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I am loved, I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held, but I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Hi, my name is Bethany Gear, and I've been a volunteer at the Arts and Science Center since I was about 18 years old. I have worked in just about every aspect that the theater has. I've stage managed, I've performed, I've choreographed, I've worked on sets and lights and sound and props and everything, so it's absolutely one of my favorite places to be. It's one of the reasons that I went to school and got my degree in musical theater. It's part of the reason why I do what I do now. I'm a choir teacher, and I love inspiring people to find what they are good at and to express themselves in different art forms. The Arts and Science Center has always been my safe place. It's the place that I go when I'm upset or I just want to see my friends, and it has really given me a whole other family of people that I can always count on. Lindsay and Kayla, we basically share a brain. We are the same person, and it's really good to find those people that you may not be related to, but the theater always brings us together. So I just love the Arts and Science Center. It is such an important place to me and so many other people, and I hope that you'll support us.
So I started volunteering at the Arts and Science Center with not very much theater experience, and I always felt, accepted regardless of that, and it really helped me find my love for theater and build some confidence that I didn't have before. And I didn't know that I loved theater as much as I do before I started volunteering there. And everyone is just really kind and makes it a fun time. And I just have no bad memories from being there. I really love it.
All right, thank you, Tanya. That was wonderful, and thank you for those wonderful testimonials. Are you calling in yet? We got to hear those phones ringing, 870-536-3375. Call us up, make a donation. Now, the Arts and Science Center has been here for 52 years. We started in 1968 at the Little Firehouse Theater. And then in 1994, we moved over here to Main Street, and we've been an anchor of the cultural community here in Pine Bluff ever since. This place is accredited, and it can boast that, and we do very proudly, because only 4%, actually a little less than 4% of the museums across the nation can boast that distinction. So that's a big deal, and we have that accreditation right here. We have a permanent collection with over 1,400 pieces of artwork. And we focus here on local artists, African American artists, and art from the Delta. And we'd love for you to come in sometime and take a look at this permanent collection. We have it on display, and we have about a dozen different displays throughout the year. And I think you'll find them very intriguing, because The permanent collection is something we're extremely, extremely proud of. So what we're doing here tonight, we are raising money. We're raising money to keep this wonderful place offering the programs that we've been offering for 52 years right here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And we want you to be a part of it. And again, we've got two wonderful people here answering the phones for us. We've got Calix and, oops. I'm sorry. Kayla and Kieran. It has to start with a K, I think, in order to answer a phone tonight. Anyway, give us a call, 870-536-3375. Is it time for another performance from someone? All right, well, let's get it going.
Hey everybody, my name is Casey Rowland, and the arts to me has been everything since I've come up. It's I'm not gonna say all I really know, but it's who I am through music, through the dance, through the acting. That's what I know. The Arts and Science Center is one of the first places I actually got my big break, and I remember doing the Wizard of Oz under Rhonda Adams as the Scarecrow. So the Arts and Science Center, that's my heart, that's my soul. That's humble beginnings for me. So the arts is life. The arts is everything. And anybody and everything can grow and come from there. So the arts is what I do. That's what I love.
Hi, my name's Stephanie Ong. I was fortunate enough to be involved with the Arts and Science Center about 7 years ago, and growing up in Pine Bluff, I kind of just thought of the center as a place where my friends did shows, and after directing my first show there, I discovered that it is a place with so much potential. Theater has always been an important facet in my life. It uplifts and it encourages and it makes people think. It's so important to have that in the community, especially in Pine Bluff now that downtown is revitalizing, and I'm excited to see where the Arts and Science Center goes from here. I think theater is going to thrive there, and theater just builds communities and makes lasting friendships, so please support the arts.
All right. Thank you, Dorian. That was Dorian Hunter, as we all know, Rick Astley from the 80s. Am I right? That was great. I learned what a Rickroll was tonight. We're having fun down here, and we hope you're having fun as well. Have you picked up the phone yet? Have you called in a donation? 870-536-3375. Give us a call. We have people ready to answer the phone. In fact, they're already answering the phone, and we appreciate that very much. So, I've been asked to tell you a little bit about the art space here on Main Street. It's right next to the theater. If you know anything about Pine Bluff and Main Street, there's some wonderfully old buildings that, well, they need some repurposing, and we've taken a couple of them and we've transformed them. It's a great project. It's a 1920s two-story commercial building. It's located right here next to the theater, and it's going to serve as a multi-use arts and events space. That will include a community gallery, event space, and a showcasing the artwork of local artists, regional artists. It'll have a flex workshop and event space for that, scenery shop, and a woodworking shop. There'll be a costume shop and a design studio, and an art yard for outdoor events such as live music, plays, and films and screenings, as well as space for large art projects. Our soft launch of the programming is projected for late winter, early spring 2021. The Artworks is phase 2 of that project, and it's projected to be completed in late March, early April of 2021. And it will include a black box theater for intimate performances, and Live at 5 workshop artists can come in and do their performances as well. And there'll be also apartments for those performers and studios. So we'd like for you to be a part of this as a member, not just donating tonight, but call up and ask about our memberships, because memberships are the lifeblood of this place. And that's what helps us do things year-round. And we really, really rely on our members. And we're good to our members. We give them discounts on tickets, and we invite them to all of our special openings, art openings and gallery openings. And it's an extremely important part of what we do down here. And we'd love for you to be a member. And there are a lot of different levels that might fit your budget for an individual or even for your business. So when you call up, ask about that, and they'll certainly give you all the information that they can. Now, coming up, we've got performances from Miss Tana's Dance Factory and Bethany Gear and much more. Stay tuned for more Hearts for the Arts Telethon.
Simmons Bank has a lot of pride in Pine Bluff. It's been our home since 1903, but our goal has always remained the same: to help make our customers' dreams come true. From our headquarters downtown to more than 200 locations across 7 states. That's a lot of dreams coming true, and they all started right here in Pine Bluff. Simmons Bank, Pine Bluff proud.
Hi there, I'm Troy DeBell. I am an ASC board member, volunteer, and local public school teacher. And when people ask me what ASC means to me, it's really my home away from home. I moved here in 2004 from New York, and this was the first place that I went. I started volunteering and teaching classes, and my relationship just grew from there. It's a place that really is a cultural crossroad of the Delta, and I am so proud to be part of all of the amazing things that they have going on. I can't wait to see what's just around the corner. There is so much to be excited about in downtown Pine Bluff.
Again, step, kick, kick, leap, kick, touch. 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 Right, that connects with turn, turn, out, in, touch, step, step. direction, facing away from the mirror. From the top. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Oh, oh, all the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl. And all that jazz. All that jazz.
Hey, little girl with the cash to burn. Well, I'm selling something you won't return. Hey, little girl, take me off the shelf. 'Cause it's hard having fun playing with yourself. Once you browse through the whole selection, shake those hips in my direction. A pretty package you never did see. Take me home and then unwrap me. Shop around, a little down, I've got to be the lady's choice. The lady's choice. It's the lady's choice. I'm the lady.
start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
I love you, NY. City of lights, city of dreams, city of sirens, city of kings. You can feel the light flow through these streets. This is where the great ones stomp their feet. From the boogie down on over to uptown. Staten Island, BK and back down. Manhattan, what's happening? Let's stop, baby, stay packing. NY, how I hate to leave her. Keep her sounds coming out my speaker. The city don't sleep, so I won't either. In my heart is where I keep her. New York, New York, the electricity. As for blue eyes and needy green, that of New York's the place for me.
If I can make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York.
All right, welcome back. Thank you, Miss Tana's Dance Factory. That's my sister, and my daughter was actually in there dancing as well. That was fantastic. So, as we go through tonight and you enjoy all of these performances, try to remember that without a place like this, people don't grow up and just become performers. They have to be taught this. They have to learn it from somebody. And that's what we do here at the Arts and Science Center. We give them the opportunity to get on a stage and perform. And it's a transformation. I've seen it happen many, many times. And it's wonderful when you see it in children, and then they become performers for the rest of their lives, just like I have, and many, many other people out here. And I want to know if we have some phone calls coming in, Dorian. It looks like Dorian's talking to somebody. Alex, is that phone not ringing yet? Cross your fingers. Maybe it will. It's 870-536-3375. Again, when you call up, ask about memberships. We would love to have you as a member. We have memberships starting at $35 all the way up to $1,000 are the lifeblood of this place, and we'd love to have you as a member. If you haven't been a member in a long time, then maybe it's time to re-up your membership. Call us up. We'll sign you up. I also want to see if I can get all of the razzle-dazzle people that I've performed with, starting back years and years ago. If you've been in a razzle-dazzle on this stage or anywhere else in Pine Bluff, call up and make a donation. $20 if you've been in razzle-dazzle. If you've been in razzle-dazzle twice, make it $30. If you've been it 3 times, make it $40. Call in a donation. This is the razzle-dazzle time, and we need you to call in. Also, if you want to chat with us, tell us what you think about tonight. Send us some thoughts, and I'll address them while I'm here. So we'll have some fun, get a little back and forth going. Anyway, keep the donations coming, and coming up later, we'll hear from a few board members on why they feel supporting the Arts and Science Center is so important, as well as performances by Mr. Dave Sadler and much, much more. Enjoy this.
Caught on high, hear my prayer. if God had granted me a son, the summers fly one by one, how soon they fly on and on, and I am old and bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give, let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I proved my worth, and then I meet the wizard, what I waited for since birth, and with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb, or like Munchkin so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change, 'cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you, no sister acts ashamed, and all of us has to love you when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why. When we work hand in hand, the wizard and I, and one day he'll say to me, Alphaba, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degree, if I you? And though of course that's not important to me, alright, why not? I'll reply, oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and
But I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with a wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it will be for the rest of my life, and I want nothing else till I die, held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream for half of Oz's favorite team, the Wizard and
Hello there. My name is Ryan Watley. I am a 3-year member of the Arts and Science Center Board, and prior to that, a volunteer. I currently serve as Chief Executive Officer of Go Forward Pine Bluff. The Arts and Science Center is so important to our community. It provides opportunity for children at a young age to be able to progress into thriving artists and beyond. The Arts Center provides so much programming and opportunities for not only kids to grow as artists, but also for economic development through plays and other family engagement opportunities that reach throughout Southeast Arkansas. I'm so happy we have the Arts and Science Center located in Pine Bluff as an accredited arts institution. I could not be more proud of the work that Dr. Miller does, and she's truly transforming the place each and every day. I'm excited about the art space, and I welcome you to be involved in the programming at the Arts and Science Center. Thank you.
So, art to me basically means it should be shared with everyone. I know that's not a definition for art, but I think that art should be accessible to anyone and everyone, no matter who you are, where you come from, how much money you have, who you're connected to, whatever. And I think we're so caught up in a world where art has been like accessible based on your class or based on your connections. And I think ASC is trying to disrupt that. And I think ASC is doing a good job. It's super important to keep the arts accessible. And ASC is doing that through museum work, studio art, theater, you name it. I was only there for a summer, and I could tell that this place had a drive.
All right. Wasn't that great? Some wonderful testimonials from Mr. Gage Reynolds, my friend Ryan Watley, and Bethany and Cody. Bethany Gear with The Wizard and I, and Cody Mansfield singing Bring Him Home. 2 wonderful performances. And speaking of performances, here at Arts and Science Center, we have something the first Friday of every month called Live at 5. And it's when we invite local and regional performers, musicians, to come in and we showcase their talent. And we have some wonderful hors d'oeuvres and some great beverages and just have a great time. It's our longest running program that we've ever had here. And it's extremely successful. It's known by everybody in the community, and everybody knows that the first Friday at the Arts and Science Center is Live at 5. So if you're ever in town, if you're not from here, come on by. If you are here and you've never been by, come on by. I think you'd really have a good time. And the talent is always amazing. So we invite you to come and be a part of that. Are we calling in? Are we calling 870-536-3375? We're going to get a tally here in a minute and see how much money we've raised, and then I'll let you know how much that is, because it's greatly needed, and it's greatly appreciated. So pick up the phone, give us a call if you're enjoying tonight. Chat with us, ask some questions, or just give us your thoughts, and I'll give you some feedback right here. And going on about the Arts and Science Center and how important it is to the community, the programming here for area kids, school kids, has always been an instrumental part of their education. And the different types of programming that we have in conjunction with our area schools has always been a big part of how we teach the arts to our children. And it's so important that we keep these programs going. So that's what your money is going towards. If there's ever a good reason to donate to something, it's always about the kids. Who can turn down the kids? So think of that when you're calling us up. And with that, let's see some more great performances. I'll be back with you in a minute. Thanks.
I really miss you guys at the Arts and Science Center. I wish I could be there some more. Anyways, to the point of the video. The way that theater changed my life is when I was casted as Ralphie. I never thought I was going to be casted anything, but whenever I was, it kind of changed my life because I didn't think I would ever make a good actor, but whenever we started the play, I felt like I was getting better and better at acting, so it changed my life, and I got better and better, started practicing more lines, started doing more within theater, and it just overall just made me super interested into drama and theater. Okay, well that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys, hopefully, when I get to go back to the Arts and Science Center. Bye.
I love ASC. It is great there. I had a great opportunity last winter to be in the Christmas story. It was awesome there. I met a lot of new people and a lot of friends. The cast was great. It's awesome at ASC. They also have a great art gallery and a lot of sculptures. They also have a lot of other stuff. It is awesome there. I love ASC.
Oh, didn't see you standing there. I'm Sandra Fisher. I'm the Arts and Science Center Board of Directors Chairman for 2020. We had a wonderful year planned for you. So many exciting things are happening. We had shows, the children's shows, our new theater that's opening in our new facility. Then COVID happened, and we had to reimagine a lot of things. We had to close down the gallery for a while until it was safe for the visitors to come in. Well, I discovered the Arts and Science Center in 2001. It was wonderful. I did my first show, Razzle Dazzle. Pretty awesome. Being a girl from Los Angeles, there were plenty of museums, movie sets, theaters to attend, and I was really missing all of that activity from home. So I became a docent and did tours for some of the elementary and junior high school students in Pine Bluff and from surrounding communities. And anyone else who had a group that wanted to tour the facility, I was on it. I've also worked backstage to help with stage sets, lighting. I learned to run the soundboard. I called a show from left stage once also. It's just wonderful. There's so many things to do and so many activities to be involved in, from the arts to science and family fun days that are free to the public. You know, it's kind of like my second home. Excuse me, up here.
And welcome back. That was wonderful. Summer camps, wow. Summer camps are so much fun, and we're going to talk a little bit about them now and maybe a little later. But Sandra Fisher, who doesn't love them some Sandra Fisher? She might be one of the sweetest individuals I've ever known. Thank you, Sandra, for being a part of this tonight. We all love you. As far as summer camps go, we've been educating kids down here each summer in fun and exciting ways for many, many, many summers. And we always have a great, great group of kids that come in. Well, this summer was a little different, obviously, for all the restrictions that we had to enforce. But it's always nice to know that kids are able to adapt and overcome, because they did, and it was a wonderful summer. Camps were great, and I think you saw some of that in that last little testimonial about summer camps. So that's just one of the wonderful programs that we offer down here. And as I said earlier, it is about the kids. Most everything we do down here is about the kids. And your donations help enhance those programs, help keeping them going over the years. And it's so important that you call in a donation. Our number, you might want to write this down, is 870-536-3375. Are the phones ringing? People, looks like they are. Thank you. Great. Taking those donations? Absolutely. Great. Well, keep the calls coming in. And as we answer those phones, as you call us up at 870-536-3375, Let's watch some more wonderful performances.
That we spent all of this time preparing and prepping, and Cinderella gets all of the attention. Oh wait, there is an audience! Hi, audience! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a thrill and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I can break her little arm. Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose is. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? Hey, there's a prince! Where's he going? Really? Yes, he's witty. Well, that's true. So disarming. And I really like the way he holds her. That's true. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? It's a pity. It's a pity. I'm as pretty. I'm as pretty. And I've got the patience of a perfect saint. So I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. I got you, girl. Help me, I'm starting to. Why would a fellow ever girls like her? A girl who is dizzy. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose is. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella going crazy? Oh, oh! Why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
He loved her like he was the last man on earth. Gave him everything she ever had. He'd break her spirits down, then come loving up on her. Give her a little taste back. She tell him about a dream, he just shoot him down. Thought he loved to make her cry. You're crazy for believing you'll ever leave around. That only angels know how to fly. And with the broken wing, she still sings. She keeps an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries heartbreak. May you only see her blood. morning, he didn't go to church. He wondered why she didn't leave. He went up to the bedroom, found a note by the window with the curtain blowing in the breeze. And with the broken wing, she still sings. He keeps an eye on the sky. With a broken wing, she carries her dream. May Lord see her fly. With a broken wing, she carries her dream. May Lord see her
Hey, I'm Cindy Coleman England, and I've been a volunteer with the Arts and Science Center since 2004. I was one of Miss Dorothy's dancers for Razzle Dazzle. And then the summer of 2005, my daughter Caitlin and I did Grease together. And the summer after that, we did Oklahoma. And the shows have just kind of rolled since then. As a matter of fact, one year I was Volunteer of the Year back when we used to do 5 shows a year. We'd start with a kid show in the spring, and then a big summer musical in the summer, and then all these, things in between. And I've been stage manager for several shows. I've helped with props and costumes for several shows, a lot of things all at once. But I've always enjoyed it. I've made some wonderful, wonderful friends that have become family to me. One of my favorite things working at the Arts Center is that watching someone who really, they're almost shy. They don't think that they're as a talent that they are. And I love watching that grow and just bloom, and seeing the confidence that grows with them, and how it just explodes on stage, and you can just see it and feel it. And it's just, you find something special or a spark within themselves and see that grow. The Art Center is such a wonderful place. I remember when my daughter was like 7 or 8, and her babysitter took her there for science fairs. And then we went to see Seven Brides for Seven Brothers when she was 8, and she was just mesmerized. We had gone to see, some family friend there, and had no idea what we were in for. And it's just, we've always been a supporter of the shows from the seats, and then we got to be a part of it. And for all these years to experience all the wonderful shows that have come through there and be a part of it, it's such a rewarding, it does my heart happy. The center itself is gorgeous. It has wonderful people working there that really, truly care about Southeast Arkansas, and giving everybody something to do and to show those talents and have a place for it to grow. And I just, so happy to be a part of it.
Just everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I will hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. But don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I must stay imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. I must stay imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you.
Wow, wasn't that wonderful? I have to say, one of those dancers, I happen to think, well, she's got something going there. It's my daughter Isabella Soto, with Kennedy Canada and Cassidy Jones dancing to I Have Nothing. And before that, we had Cindy Coleman with a wonderful testimonial, and I love Cindy. She's usually my stage manager when we do Razzle Dazzle. Thank you, Cindy, for giving that heartfelt testimonial. And before that, the very talented Angelica Glass. She's fantastic. She came down to the Arts and Science Center and did her first Razzle Dazzle last year, I believe sometime around October of 2019. And, well, she was fantastic. She opened the show up, and I hope she comes back and does a whole lot more down here. We need talented people like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So if you are enjoying it, let us know. Chat with us and tell us what you think about tonight's telethon. And if you're compelled, pick up the phone and call 870-536-3375. Let me see if we have anybody calling in right now. Look, they are. They're both on the phone right now. So somebody's calling in, and they're making donations, and that's great. We really thank you. Speaking of saying thank you, I need to say thank you to the UAPB Multimedia Communications Department, specifically Mr. Randy Kelly, and he's helping us as our tech tonight as we live stream. And Randy's up there right now. He's got his mask on, and he's got some headphones, and he's not looking at me, but I want him to know I thank him. He gave me the thumbs up, so that's wonderful. Thank you, Randy. This is a lot of fun. We hope everybody's enjoying it. Back in October, just last month, the Arts and Science Center, specifically the theater department, decided that we weren't just going to be completely dark as far as this stage goes. We felt like we wanted to put something together in the form of a performance of some type, of a play. And so we tried something virtually. And Miss Lindsay Collins, our theater education coordinator, jumped at the chance to try her hand at a virtual production, and she chose Clue, the stay-at-home version, which was adapted so that it could be performed virtually. And the cast came together a few times, always socially distanced, and read through the script together. Then they individually recorded their dialogue. And then we took all that, and Lindsay put it all together, and it was absolutely amazing. And so we have something here for you. So take a look at this. And then after that, we'll have a wonderful performance from a Little Rock native, Miss Hannah Hill, and so much more. So stay with us.
true. I knew Yvette. She had a torrid love affair with my late husband. And I hated her. I hated her so much. The flames on the side of my face, breathing, heaving breaths. But just because I hated her does not mean that I killed her.
The rope is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies.
Mrs. White pulls out the rope with a yelp.
All right.
Well
done, Wadsworth.
Cops burst in.
That's what I said.
Yes, I'm saying it now. I'm Hank Cuss, Chief of Police.
It happened like this.
They return to their positions.
Miss White, who do you accuse?
It was Mrs. Peacock in the kitchen with the dagger. I found your feather by the corpse.
Gentlemen, turn out your pockets.
Well done, Wadsworth.
Cops enter, disarming and cuffing Mrs. Peacock.
That's what I said. Yes,
well,
I'm saying it now.
I'm Hank Cuss.
Chief of Police! But that's not how it happened. It happened like this. It was Miss Scarlet in the library with the candlestick.
I'm Hank Cuss, Chief of Police.
You can't do this to me.
Frankly, Miss Scarlet, I don't give a damn.
They return to their positions.
But it really happened like this. I know who the murderer is.
Oh, that was a small look at Clue. Anyway, it was really fantastic, and we thank Lindsay for putting that together for us. And all of the veterans that came out of the woodwork that performed in that show, it was just wonderful to see them all back, to come back and do something at the Arts and Science Center. These people that you just saw have been doing shows down here for decades and decades. They're that old. Absolutely they are. Just kidding. No, anyway, a lot of old friends and familiar faces there. I hope you all enjoyed that. So let's talk about calling in and see if we have anything going on these telephones back here. Looks like we do. Good deal. Lots of money? Nothing? Okay, well, cross your fingers, maybe. Our number is 870-536-3375. So call us up and make a donation. So a little more about some of the things that we do down here at the Arts and Science Center. Create Lab has become a popular ticket here at the Arts and Science Center. The program seeks to make preparing healthy, affordable, and delicious meals more attainable through these nutrition-based, hands-on cooking series. It teaches kids to enjoy the art of cooking and eating through classes that provide kids the chance to discover the joy of creating nutritious, delicious food they can make for themselves. And so that's a program that we've been doing down here at the Arts and Science Center, and we've had a lot of great feedback, and we're going to continue that. And hopefully you'll call up and make some donations, and we'll be able to broaden our programs and be able to reach more kids throughout the southeast Arkansas area. Again, let's talk about memberships for just a minute. If you want to really become involved down here and come see all the wonderful performances and come to the art gallery and be a member of something, this is a great place to start. Memberships start at $35 and they go all the way up to $1,000. You can do it as an individual, as a family, as a business. And if you do that, in turn, we'll give you discounts on the tickets that we sell for these wonderful performances that we have throughout the year and have been doing it for 52 years, since 1968. So give that some thought. Give us a call and make a donation. And I'm going to make a challenge right now. If you've ever been in a play at the Arts and Science Center, and I'm talking way, way back to just this past October, if you've ever been a part of something, I'm challenging you as a performer to call us up, make a donation, and no donation is too small. Sorry about that. And so we're going to see some more performances and chat with us. Let us know what you think, and I'll be back in just a minute. So enjoy this.
Hello everyone, I'm DC Miles. Working with ASC provided me with great benefits, including exposure to a regional community theater in the rural South, expanding my resume, and preparing me for the audition process thoroughly, as well as providing me with a fantastic experience that will last a lifetime. Arts have been in my family on both sides for years. However, it's mainly to the visual perspective of art rather than performance. I would quickly realize my hunger for performance arts with more exposure. Whether it was drama class in high school or playing lead tenor roles in grad school at the University of Tennessee Opera Theater, I have cherished each experience I've been able to be a part of on the stage. Experiences like playing Mr. Sourberry and Oliver with ASC and in other shows in the area and in school all have propelled me with the experience and skill necessary to audition for and perform with young artist programs. Bringing everything I've learned and experienced home to the classroom where I teach is such a rewarding bonus to have, and being able to prepare your students for the possibilities you were provided is exceptionally humbling. I'm happy to continue performing arts education for students in Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Emily Burris. I'm going to tell you really quickly about why the Arts and Science Center is one of my favorite places in Pine Bluff. So I've always loved the arts. I've always loved music. I've always loved dancing. All of those mixed together have been great. And the Arts and Science Center has really provided me a place since I moved to Pine Bluff in 2018 where I can use all of these interests and all of these loves and show them off for those around me. This place has become like a home away from home in the summer times whenever I get to do shows there, and it has provided me with people who have become a community and a family and great friends that I get to talk to and laugh with and perform with, and it's just been one of the greatest places for me to be able to go, and I love it so much.
In your face, I see a lifetime. In this place, I feel at ease. Wallpaper peeling, paint wearing thin. Here's where I end and begin. I don't need a roof to say I'm covered. I don't need a roof to know I'm home. There could be a single shingle dangling overhead. I don't need a roof to make my bed. Close your eyes, I'm still beside you. No goodbyes needed today. Hear what the rain says, know what it knows. After the rain, something grows. I don't need a roof to say I love you. Stay with me. Stay with me.
What the Arts and Science Center and its program opportunities mean to me is that it's a place to call home. Starting through my childhood, I attended summer scholars, art camp, theater camp, and Saturday scholars. As I got older, I became an assistant with Saturday scholars and entered into theater life. I spent every summer in the show and celebrated every birthday with the casts. Growing up in this facility has cultivated a love of learning, science, and the arts, has fulfilled a curiosity and appreciation for other cultures and experiences, has opened many doors for growth and friendships, and provided a home base to come back to time again. For me, it's been a beacon of comfort and familiarity. I am truly appreciative of how the ASC has molded who I have become.
All right, welcome back. Man, Hannah Hill, that was fantastic. I Don't Need a Roof from the musical Big Fish. Thank you, Hannah. We really enjoyed that. As I was saying earlier when I was talking about Create Lab, we're getting ready to hear a little more about it from the program director. But it is a fantastic program that we do here. And I don't know, I don't think the camera's on our individuals answering the phones right now, but Kieran was a part of the Create Lab. He was answering phones earlier, and we were talking about it. In fact, it made me realize that I haven't eaten anything tonight and how hungry I am, and of course you can't hear my stomach, but it's rumbling right now. It is. Lindsay's laughing at me. Anyway, so we're getting ready to hear a little more about Create Lab and some other interesting things like Family Fun Day, our program that happens every second Saturday of the month here at the Arts and Science Center. And it gives hands-on arts and science activities which visitors can create their own art and complete science projects or perform a dance, do some music or theater. And these activities complement the current art or science exhibitions that we have going on. Activities are free and led by visiting artists, local art educators, and the Arts and Science Center staff. Admission to the Arts and Science Center, as I said, is free, and 80% of year-round programming is provided at no cost to you. Scholarships are available for summer camps and special youth projects, projects or workshops. So let's take a look at more programs like Create Lab that we offer here at the Arts and Science.
My name is Faith Anaya, and I run the Create Lab program here at the Arts and Science Center. I love it here. Kids are great, and it's just a terrific place to work, and we're having a great time with it. Well, they're learning science, and they're learning math, and they're learning baking, and they're learning art. We do everything because that's cooking is about all those things. Baking is about the ability of science to work. Today they are baking scones, and they're demonstrating why we need baking powder to bake. Last week we made cauliflower dip using cauliflower, And next week we're going to make Ethiopian food using normal ingredients like chicken, potatoes, and carrots, but putting unusual spices on them. Oh, it's a life skill. How to take care of yourself, how to take care of your physical health, your mental health, and plus it's community building, things that you do, food you do with the people you love. Oh my gosh, the best staff.
Hi, Dave Sadler here. I'm very happy to be a part of the Heart for Arts Telethon for the Arts and Science Center for Southeast Arkansas. As a lifelong resident of Pine Bluff, I've watched the center grow, build, and develop cultural opportunities for everyone in this community and in the region. Now, with the COVID pandemic, the center needs your support more than ever in order to continue providing the programs and activities that we all enjoy. I hope you will choose to make a special donation to the center. Working together during this time, we can all help the center grow to new heights. Hey, speaking of new heights, how about an instrumental version of Higher Ground by the great Stevie Wonder?
Hey, nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm Clem Cadoodle Hopper, and is it good to see you all again? You know what I've been doing since last time I saw you? Well, for one, I got married. Boy, married life is great. Hey, she's got her pad and I got mine. I've also started a rabbit farm. Yeah, I'm raising rabbits now. But these are no ordinary rabbits, no. Oh, these are actually smart rabbits. They've never been outdoors. Yeah, they're ingrown hares. But these rabbits are so smart that they actually mind me pretty well. I just shake a stick at them and go, "You mind me." Oh, one time two of them acted up and I locked them up in the barn for a few days. I'll never do that again. Know why? I went to check up on them. Well, I had more rabbits than I could shake a stick at. Tonight I'd like to recite to you a little poem I wrote. A poem set to the same cadence as Rudyard Kipling's poem Boots. You've all heard Boots? You've never heard Boots? Boots, boots, marching up and down again. Boots, boots, in the slush and in the rain. Cannons and guns firing far beyond the range, and there's no silence in the night. Now you heard it. This poem I wrote is set to the same cadence, but instead of boots, this is called frogs. Yeah, frogs. Now, just prepare myself. And now for the finishing touch. I've heard it myself. I don't care for it. I don't mind reading it to you, but I ain't gonna suffer, I'll tell you that. This poem is called Frogs. Alright, here we go. Frogs, 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 they are everywhere. Frogs, 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 croakings fill the air. Louder, louder, louder is their blasting blare, and there's no silence in the night. Frogs, frogs, croaks heard 3 miles away. 5, 6, 70 on that they say. Frogs, frogs, multiplying more each day, and there's no silence in the night. Now there's some undertone chittering going on out there. Either you hush up or I'll clear the hall. And about 2 more verses ought to do it. Frogs, frogs, don't try to seek them out. Frogs, frogs, frogs hiding all about. Grab, grab, grab their throats and wring them out, 'cause there's no silence in the night. Frogs, frogs, their good is only bad. Flirting, flirting, flirting on the lily pads. Mom, mom, Mom says no, but you know, Dad, there's no silence in the night. Frogs, frogs, don't you know the strange? Frogs, frogs, please, please, please refrain and listen. Frogs, frogs. There's no silence in the night. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So good evening, I'm James Andrew Mincy. I'm on the board for the Arts and Science Center for Southeast Arkansas. I've been in love with this community and the Arts and Science Center for over 2 decades. So, y'all have invested in me, and you've loved me, and you've given me opportunities to grow and strengthen my talents. So I remember 24 years ago, I set foot on that stage for the first time in the role of Frank in 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. It was so much fun performing with other community leaders such as Dr. Reed Pierce and Craig Wilson and many, many others. And I loved how we merged our talents together to bring joy and entertainment to this community. And I wanted to thank the Arts and Science Center for the past 24 years and for the many more years to come.
Hi, my name is Kieran Mentor, and I'm 15 years old, and I've been volunteering at the Arts and Science Center since I was 11, and I've been on the crew, and I've been in shows, and the Arts and Science Center means a lot to me. They treat me just like family, and I can't wait till the theater opens back up so everybody can be brought back together. Before I started volunteering at the Arts and Science Center, I had no interest in theater at all, and now it's what I want to do after I graduate college. Thank you for watching our telethon. It means a lot to us.
Hi, my name is Lily. And my name is Sila. We like the Arts and Science Center so much because we get to see the art in the galleries, and we get to make a whole lot of friends and do different activities, and we get to participate in the theater. Bye! Bye!
welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us tonight. And we gave you a whole lot to look at in that last segment. And I had to talk about Dave Sadler. He was so good, and he's at so many different functions here in Pine Bluff. He's kind of a staple in Pine Bluff, and we love Dave, and he's always so good and never disappoints. And how about Chris Carey and his Red Skelton skit? I've had the pleasure of acting on stage with Chris a couple of times, once in Guys and Dolls and another in 42nd Street. And Chris is such a genuine individual and so entertaining and just a really, really nice guy. So those were great, great performances. We really, really appreciate everybody being a part of this tonight, and all the wonderful testimonials that you're seeing tonight are also heartfelt, and there's so many people that we could have invited and put on tonight, but we would have been here for 6-7 hours. So just know that everybody that's involved down here has a passion for this and loves it. And of course, we saw something about Tinkerfest. You saw a little bit about that. And Tinkerfest is important here at the Arts and Science Center. It's a partnership that we have with the Museum of Discovery. And there's always a theme. And this summer, or this year, the theme was Stay Safe with COVID. So kids learned how to make face masks and hand sanitizer. They learned how far a sneeze would go. So it was very educational, and really got them in on what's going on around the world, and hopefully they took that information and they passed it along to others, because it's extremely, extremely important. And also you saw a wonderful ad from R&F, that's Robinson and Fuller, which is my wonderful friend Adam Robinson, and anybody that's ever been a part of the Arts and Science Center here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas has known Adam Robinson. He's just a very, very instrumental part of this facility as well as the entire community, and we just owe him so much, and we miss him even more than that. When you saw the plaque that was shown in the video there, and it's right over here. It's right by the stage door wall. And Adam Robinson was extremely, extremely instrumental in giving us this fly space. And if you've ever driven by the Arts and Science Center down here on Main Street in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, you see that there's a really, really tall section of the building, a very tall roof line, and that's our fly space. And not all community theaters have that. In fact, it's very rare for a small community theater that has 232 seats to have such a magnificent stage like this in this fly space. Well, Adam Robinson did that, and it was his love and his passion for this theater that made it as nice as it is right now. So I'm challenging anybody that ever acted on stage or performed with Adam here at the Arts and Science Center to call in a donation at 870-536-3375. And I really hope that y'all have enjoyed tonight, and hope that you've seen some people that you recognize. Maybe you performed with them before, and brought back some good memories for you, because I'm certainly having a great time up here. And can't wait for things to get back to normal, where we can fill these seats and have standing ovations and have wonderful performances, and that's coming. I promise you that is coming. So before we move into our last segment of performers and wrap this up for the evening, I'd like to introduce a lady by the name of Joanna Gleason. She won the Tony Award for her role as the baker's wife in the original Broadway production of Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods. And she knows all about the theater. And so here she is with a few words about our wonderful facility. Stick with us.
Hi there, it's Joanna Gleason. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Lindsay Collins from the Arts and Science Center for having her heart in the right place. All of you who keep the arts alive, especially at a time like this. This is how we communicate with each other. This is how we get through tough times. Art is uplifting. Art doesn't know any strata or class divisions or anything. Art reaches you because it's human to human. I urge you to support them, and you have my congratulations and best wishes going forward.
My name is Christian Fizell. I would like to say that the Arts and Science Center of Pine Bluff, Arkansas has a special place in my heart. During a very hard time in my life, they were there and opened their doors to me and my talents, and they were an incredible impact in my life. Special thanks to musical director Farron Wilson and also to Helen Campbell, who opened her house up to me. They had a tremendous impact in my life, and I know they are having impacts in other artists' lives as well as the audience members and the entire community there. I hope you will continue to support them and know that they are a positive influence and they are making an impact artistically and emotionally in people's lives. Thank you very much, Arts and Science Center of Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Craig Wilson. I'm thankful to be coming out in support of the Southeast Arkansas Arts and Science Center, and thank you for doing so as well. It's where I cut my teeth on the stage. I think my first show was at the old firehouse. Godspell was the last show there. I was in one of the first shows at the Catherine M. Bellamy Theater, Sound of Music, and I've done numerous shows there, including my last show, which was Chicago about 15 years ago. I'm thankful to have had some of the support of some of my mentors, including Adam Robinson and Galen Colbert and Tanya Simpson and others, as well as being able to perform on stage with some of my great friends and my family. Rick Wilson, who's my dad, and Tiffany Watson-Lowry, who's been in several shows recently. I want to thank you for your support. Continue to support the arts. These are hard times, and they need you.
One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time, one day more.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Worlds away, and yet with you my world has soared.
One more day on my own.
Will we ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to be with you.
What a life I might have known.
And I swear I will.
But he never saw me there.
One more day before the snow, I follow where she goes. At the barricades of freedom, shall I join my brothers there? When our ranks begin to fall, do I stay and do I dare? Will you take your place?
To revolution, we will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these cobras, they will wet themselves.
One day more.
Watch them run amok, catch them as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all. Here a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are goners, so they won't miss much.
One day to the moon, raise the flag of freedom high. Every man we keep. There's a new world we walk. Will you hear the see? My place is here. I fight with you. One day more. Catch 'em as they fall. Their little touch. One day more. One more dawn, one more day, one day
All right. That was fantastic. I know you're applauding at home. That amazing ensemble cast there singing One Day More from Les Miserables. How inspirational. Directed by my dear friend, Farron Wilson. I believe he is the finest musical director anywhere. From Pine Bluff or have been in Pine Bluff for a period of time in their lives, and they've all performed on this stage and other stages around this community. And we certainly thank Lindsay for pulling all that together, and then Farron making it work, and the magic was just fantastic. I hope everybody enjoyed that. So that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this, because I certainly have. We appreciate all the phone calls that you've made and all the donations, and we're looking forward to another night just like tonight, except there's going to be a lot of different performances. So tune in tomorrow night, make another donation, and enjoy a lot more of this local talent that